So the reason I'm doing this video is I want both men and women to know the difference between good advice and bad advice. Sometimes we get caught up too much on charisma and the fact that someone may look good, or they're just telling us things that we agree with, even though they're not really guiding us towards that path we need to go. So for example, for the male dating coaches, sometimes they go from a place of rage, right? Probably heard of red pill or men go their own way or black pill. And all these folks are teaching you that women are worthless, or that, 90% of women aren't worth anything and you shouldn't even date them. And yet all they teach you is how to pick up, right? Or how to find women. But then they say that pretty much almost every woman's worthless. Comes from a very negative mindset. It makes zero sense. That's like saying that you're going to teach people how to cook, but you hate food. It just doesn't make sense. And the same thing happens with women. You go and you listen to a male or female dating coach, and they talk about how, most men aren't worth anything and this and that. You come into this very negative mindset, but you're like, ooh, I agree with that, right? Because of your past wounds, past breakups that went really bad. And you tune into that because they started off that way and said, well, I'm just going to listen to everything they say. If they told me to jump off a cliff and a man's behind me and trying to hold my hand, I'm going to jump off the cliff because no man is going to hold my hand, right? Or for the red pill guys, they're like, you ain't real. How you going to talk about red pill and you got a girlfriend? So what you're going to do? You're going to talk red pill until you're 60 and never got married, never got into a good relationship because you just want to hang out with the bros and talk red pill and talk about how women are worthless? Get out of here with that. Okay. You can even disagree with me if you want, okay? As long as you're not being a disrespectful troll, especially if you don't personally know me, right? You can respectfully disagree. That's what we're getting at. But my point with this entire video is learn the difference, be able to discern versus good advice versus bad advice. Don't just go in there and blindly listen to everything because, as a man, you're feeding off that masculinity, or you're thinking, well, he's got to know what he's talking about. All right. Understand if there's any kind of meat to what they're providing you. Is it good advice, or is he just trying to get me with jokes, charisma, or talk about women? So hey, cool, I'm just going to gravitate to that. But is there anything that's guiding you towards healthy dating? I actually want healthy dating. I want men and women to cohabitate, to be companions, to have sex, to be in relationships. That's not a bad thing. I'm not going to teach a man that women are worthless, but then this is how you get a woman. That makes zero sense. Not going to teach a woman that you need to hold on to your pain and your negativity and your bad breakup or divorce to find the right kind of man. That doesn't make sense. Okay. And some coaches are using you as a sounding board. They're not even coaching. They're just using it as a way to get through their pain by warning others. That's okay. It's fine to warn others, but also provide value, provide solutions. So as you're looking for coaches and you're looking for luminaries in this field, whether they're therapists, life coach, dating coach, pickup artist, post-breakup divorce coaches, as you're building your list of experts, just make sure that you don't get caught up in their hype and you actually listen and see what value you can get from it. And it should be guiding you towards the right path and not just someone saying something you agree with because you're also still in this negative mindset and there's not healthy counseling. Also, experience makes a huge difference. I love boxing and UFC. I'm going to go to someone who has experience coaching. I'm not going to go to someone who's gotten knocked out 5 times and all they want to talk about is the fact they got knocked out 5 times and they've only been coaching for 2 weeks, versus someone who's been doing it for 10 years. They've dealt with all types of clients, all types of boxers. More than likely, they have dealt with the bad seeds. They've dealt with getting the potential out of someone who was a knucklehead and later on became a champion. They've dealt with those that thought they knew it all and then had to be humbled. Experience counts. And that applies to who you decide to invest your time, energy, and resources into. Okay, even if it's not me, but I think I'm very passionate about making sure that you do the right thing. Okay, that you pick the right person. So hopefully you get something out of this. Yes, my dog's next to me, laying right next to me, making all kinds of noise. So definitely seeing that you got a real person here, dog, and no YouTube studio. But hopefully you got something from that. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like the video, and hit that notification bell. That way you can help grow my channel, and maybe I'll have a YouTube studio one day, right? I'll still have my dog here. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Take care.